Good morning, everybody. It's day 2, and this is Greg at the Hippie Who Wasn't. And day 2 means this is the second day of 2020, and the second day I'm going to be doing videos of every day. Like I said yesterday, I'm going to be here every single day, guys, doing a video. I don't have a lot to talk about this morning. It is almost 9 o'clock in the morning here in South Carolina. I wasn't able to take my walk this morning. I was sad about that, but it was raining when I woke up. And I like to take my walk first thing in the morning. It's more peaceful that way. There's not a lot of traffic on the road. Everything is quiet. So when I take my walk, I can think. I can be. And I don't have to worry about life when I'm taking my walk every morning. And what I do, I walk every morning for 30 minutes, and it depends on how much coverage I get, how mileage-wise, because, excuse me, sometimes I'm walking faster than other days. Like yesterday, I didn't realize it, but I was walking, according to the app I have on my phone that keeps track of my walks, I was walking 3 miles an hour going up. So when I realized that, I slowed down, so coming back, I covered a lot more. It took me long, I covered more ground than usual, going up than coming back or whatever. You know what I mean? My mileage was longer than the day before when I was only walking like a mile and a half. You know what I'm trying to say. At any rate, I didn't get my walk in. That's the point of what I'm trying to say. I didn't get my walk in this morning. So I did get a little bit done on my loom knitting this morning. Y'all didn't get a good chance to see my blanket yesterday, and I really do apologize. I wish I could show it to you better. This is one wedge of the blanket, more or less. You really can't see what I'm trying to show you because of the way it's still on the loom. Once I get about 3 or 4 wedges completed, I only have 2 completed wedges. I'm working on the 3rd wedge right now. And it takes a while for me to knit my blanket because a certain little doggy, Kira, get away from that, gets very jealous when I have my knitting in my hand. She doesn't like it when I knit because I can't knit or crochet because I can't pay attention to her. And when she was a puppy, she got into my yarn and tore it up. She thought it was she thought my yarn balls were toys, and she messed everything up. And I punished her, not severely. I didn't beat her or anything. I fussed at her, and she's scared of yarn from that point on. She's been very scared of yarn. So I really can't knit or crochet unless she has one of her snacks. And I can't continue to do that because, she's already a fatty, fat. You're a little fatty, fat. Yes, you were. She's very unhealthily, her weight is very unhealthy for her size. And I've been trying to cut back on her snacks. I said the word, her ears popped up. But, anyway, I did finish the hat that I showed you guys yesterday. I forgot to weave in that end, dummy. I just realized I forgot to weave in the beginning end. I weaved in the end ends, but I forgot to weave in the beginning end. So anyway, but I decided once I got to a certain point, I wasn't liking the way it would look if it was a full hat. It just wasn't going to look nice at all. So I made it a Kufi. And for those of you that don't know what a Kufi is, it's Kufi, and it's a short brimless hat that's very common in North Africa and a lot of Middle Eastern countries. And this is it. This is my Kufi. I'm trying to put it on with one hand. And like I said, it is a very, very short brimless hat. But that's what it looks like when it's on. And that's literally all it's supposed to do. It's only supposed to come to the tips of your ears. It's not for warmth. It is, I think it has to do, and correct me if I'm wrong, because I may be mistaken. But it's a religious thing where you're supposed to keep your head covered in reverence to God in the in North African and Middle Eastern countries, and now my hair's a mess. But I like it. I've been wearing it. Actually, when I finished it off this morning, I put it on and I've been wearing it around the house, and it actually has been keeping my head warm. Like I said, it's a little chilly here in South Carolina right now. We're not built for cold air in the South. We're not built for this. And I have no insulation in my mobile home. This is whoever designed this mobile home that I inherited from my father. They did not do a good job. There is no insulation in the walls. The windows are all in backwards, so the storm window part is on the inside and the regular window part is on the outside. So that does not do the job it's supposed to do. So all I have for heat is that you can't see it from here. All I have for heat in my entire house is that propane heat unit. That is literally all I have for heat in my entire house. Because I don't want to use space heaters. And I have window units for air in the summertime. And the reason I have that and window units is when I moved into the house, I found out that my dad used to complain about the heat in the summer and the cold in the winter. And I never understood why he was complaining about it so much and the bills were so high. I had somebody come out and look. The air ducts underneath the house are full of holes. So any heat and air coming up through the house, it was going out those holes. Dad never had that checked. I don't know. And the reason I called the guy is because I was going to have the unit replaced. Well, he said I had to have the entire system replaced, and I just, no. I don't have that kind of money. But to be perfectly honest, once I got the air units put in, and the window units put in, the bills dropped dramatically. And having that propane heat instead of space heaters, the propane heat, when I'm in here in this wintertime, we're running the propane heat for the heat, and I have switched most of my lights to LED light bulbs. My power bill is like $60 a month during the winter, so I cannot complain. So, anyway, guys, I'm going to have to go in a second because I got to get breakfast. But I wanted to also share with you, I started reading a new book this morning. I finished the book I was reading last night. I finished it last night, I am reading With All Due Respect by Nikki Haley. Now, I'm not going to go into politics here. I'm not going to tell you my political affiliation. I don't want to hear about your political affiliation. This is not the platform for politics. My channel is not a political platform at all. The reason I'm reading Nikki Haley's book is because she was the governor of South Carolina, where I'm from. So I just wanted to read her book to see what she has to say. That's the only reason I'm reading her book. I don't like nonfiction. I don't like nonfiction at all. Most of my books are fantasy books or science fiction. The only reason I'm reading this, like I said, is she was the governor of South Carolina. So I want to see what she has to say. Because I'll be honest with you, she was a very good governor. She was an amazing governor. So I just want to read her book. But I don't want to hear about anybody's political opinions or platforms or anything. That's not anything. Nothing on this channel will have anything to do with politics. That is too volatile of a place to be. So, anyway, guys, I'm playing toys with Kira. She's begging for my attention. So, I have to go eat my breakfast and take my first metformin of the day and my lisinopril. The joy of diabetes and high blood pressure, guys. So, anyway, that's what I wanted to show you. So, like I said, there's my blanket. There's my Kufi. There's my book. There's my dog. And guys, I'll talk to you later. Bye.